It's time for spelling analysis, and today's phonogram is AE. So AE will show up in one of our words. Now, I want to ask you a question. Can we use AE at the end? Yes, we can, so be watching for it. The first word is face. I need to wash my face. Face. Go ahead and say face. Let's sound it out. F-A-S. Use a k. Silent final E. Go ahead and write face. Now help me to write it. A-S. Silent final E. How do we mark face? We'll put a line over the A. Why? It said its long sound. We'll put a 2 over the K. Why? Because K, face, it's saying its second sound. And we'll double underline the silent final E. Why do we have a silent final E in face? You're right. The vowel says its long sound because of the E. And the C softens to S because of the E. Without the E, it would say f-a-k, fac. But with the E, it says f-a-s, face. I suggest you go ask someone in your family, why is the E needed in face? See if they know the answer, and if they don't, teach it to them. The next word is they. They may be surprised by what you know. They. Go ahead and sound out they. A. This is an A-E. That's right, it's our new phonogram. Go ahead and write they. And as you write it, sound it out. It's this new phonogram if you need a hint. Now help me to write it. A. How will we mark it? We'll underline the V. What sound of V is this in they? It's its second. And we'll underline the A. Let's read it. A. They. Now, I want to show you something a little bit interesting. We learned in the last lesson the word there. How about if you sound out there while I write it? V-A-R. Do you see there? Do you think there's any relationship between the word they and there? There is. They bought a car. That is their car. These words have a similar meaning. They're related in meaning. So notice how we used a phonogram in they that is related to the phonogram in there. Oftentimes, these phonograms that have an I and a Y at the end that are pairs, they'll show up in words that are related in meaning. The one with the Y will be in a word like they at the end, and the one with the I will be in the middle in a related word like there. That's pretty cool, and that can help you remember how to spell these words. The next word is reuse. I like to reuse the bags from the grocery store. Reuse. Go ahead and say reuse. Now, how many syllables in reuse? 2. We will say to spell reuse. What will we say to spell? Reuse. The first syllable is re, E. The second syllable is use, U-Z, use a Z, silent final E. Go ahead and write reuse. Good job sounding it out. Now help me to write it. The first syllable is re, E. The second syllable is use, U-Z, silent final E. How will we mark reuse? That's right, we'll put a line over the E. Why? It said its long sound. And why did it say its long sound? A, E, O, U usually say their long sounds at the end of the syllable. And what sound of U are we hearing here? You're right, reuse, the long sound. Why is the U saying its long sound? That's right, the vowel says its long sound because of the E. So we'll double underline the silent final E twice. And what sound of z, reuse? It's its second. It's a z sound. See, that second sound shows up all over the place. It's a very important sound. Let's sound it out together. E-U-Z, reuse. The next word is group. We will get together as a group to read this book. Group. Go ahead and say group. Group. Let's sound it out. G-R-U. Use an ow, o, oo, p. Got it? Group. Love how you're sounding it out. Let's write it together. G-R-U, p. How will we mark it? We'll underline the oo. Now, did you use this form of oo? Go ahead and check yours. If not, just go ahead and fix it. All right, what sound of ow, o, oo, do we hear in group? We hear oo. Ow, o, oo, the third sound. So we'll put a 3 over it. Let's sound it out. G-R-U-P, group. The last word is return. I need to return the things I bought at the store. Return. Go ahead and say return. Return means to give them back. All right? And how many syllables in return? 2. We will say to spell return. What will we say to spell? Return. The first syllable is re, e. The second syllable is turn, t, the of hurt, n. Return. Go ahead and write it. I hear you sounding it out. Okay, help me to write it. The first syllable is re, e. The second syllable is turn, t, n. And how will we mark it? We'll put a line over the E. Why did the E say its long sound? A, E, O, U usually say their long sounds at the end of the syllable. All right? And we'll underline the Did you use the right Go ahead and look at yours. If not, just go ahead and fix it. All right, help me to read it. Eat, return. These are great words. They're so interesting. Maybe you could teach these to somebody else later today.
Combining the science of reading with the joy of learning. Learn more at foundations.logicoфenglish.com.